You know what? Let's go dumb. Let's go full on dumb. Pause that, baby. Guard up. Guard up. Oh god, I did not do this accurately. I did not do this appropriately. Can I nuke this? Can I nuke this?
Access granted.
Hi there, fellas. I know you saw me hacking, but it's okay.
Did you see that William Taggart in here? He badmouths our industry every chance he gets, and then he expects to walk into some big welcome after we've just been attacked?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm totally listening. Don't worry about it, though. I'm just here to steal things.
That's the latest figures for the last quarter. Mr. Sarif won't be happy. We're still way behind Tai Young Medical in market share.
Are we now? Lovely, lovely. Okay, investigation done. Keep up the good work. Oh, yeah. You didn't see that. Okay, let's hack the rest of this. Just grab the red node. Yeah, I know. I just want all of it, though. Actually, I can't grab it in this one, unfortunately. We'll be fine.
Access granted.
There we go. What can I steal from you? Give me all your money. You didn't see anything. Where is... Wait, what? I don't remember seeing that, but okay. Need you to head over to Templar for a few days and take the lead on Basilisk. Damn implant shouldn't be causing macular degeneration this late in the game. Rossi can't explain. If O'Neill gets wind, he'll cancel the contract. Damn it. Oh, Il Metamorfoso. And, oh yeah, this one. The one about refilling vacancies because people are off, that kind of a thing.
Did you see that William Taggart?
Yeah, I did. Everybody did. Okay, that one's open, that one's open. That's where I need to go in a moment, but let's hack Tim Corella. Surname's not Taggart? Yes.
But he did this thing. I asked him if this was his first time in Detroit, and he started telling me how he came here in '06, the last game of the ALCS. You know, when Kenny Rogers was spraying champagne everywhere? While he's telling me this.
Oh, great. Let's start hacking these babies everywhere.
Access granted.
Whew. I think... No, I haven't been here. Red Node gives you everything. Yeah, I know. I just like trying to work it out like that. Pretty sure messed me with, fired me for messing with the Intelligam footage. Ah. Office address 5475. Really now? Oh wait, is this? This is the guy with the package. This is Tyndall. Yes. This is the guy who's being blackmailed. Or at least this is the blackmailing guy, the Tyndall. The overtime policy. Nice. So that's how you can find out that little bit of extra information as well. Take that credit chip. Thank you. Sleepwalking world. Wake up. Your government can follow you anywhere. And in the guise of helpful programs such as the Amber Alert database for missing children and the World Smallpox Vaccine Initiative, those who would seek to control our lives are eroding our liberties. They mask their true intentions. They plan to build a global database of citizen DNA fingerprints. Your autonomy and self-determination will be curtailed for all time. DNA registration is the death of freedom. Too real, Trump. Too real. Only those people who appear in the global register will be allowed to vote, to travel, to have children, to earn a living, to speak out. Non-registered will be non-people. This is silent, quiet slavery, and we are allowing it to happen. Our elected officials are marking us like animals in pens, shackling us with the very blood in our veins. A population that can be tracked cannot be free. Too real, buddy. Too real. Yeah, not now, Pritchard. You guys do words and things. Opinions on the Oxford comma. Debate with a friend. The Oxford comma, as far as I'm concerned, is necessary and beautiful. It should be included. Oxford comma keeps people from raping things. Exactly, Jexus. Exactly. Comma doesn't matter how much you were trained in using it. Now, I like the Oxford comma because, do you know that example? I invited the strippers, JFK, and Stalin. With the Oxford comma, that includes 3+ people. Without the Oxford comma, that includes 2 people. Now, obviously, that's, about restrictive and non-restrictive clauses. That's something slightly different, but still. Okay, Pritchard. Let's have a talk.
What do you want?
As much as I hate to admit it, I need your help. That signal you shut down in DRB territory. It's been active for almost a year.
You're telling me someone outside this company has had access to our network since before the first attack?
I've detected intrusions before and shut them down swiftly every time. But whoever designed this particular algorithm is good. Very good.
You've told Sarif?
See, here's the thing. The intrusions were possible because of a backdoor access into our security system that I never even knew existed.
It's an inside job?
Sanders' team used to get inside our plant.
I've worked here for 7 years, Jensen, and this is the first time I've seen that particular access route. David Sarif created
I knew he was in on it.
specifically to bypass the firewall. He's hiding something.
I knew he was in on
and
it.
I think you should find out what it is.
Why me?
Because, as far as I can tell, Sarif created that access and was streaming a lot of data through it shortly after your ex-girlfriend suggested he hire you.
Ooh. Now that is interesting. Oh, of course, it links me directly to this. I wanted to see the actual quest thing. Huh, that makes me wonder, actually. I already have this, though, the chance of detection, don't I? To view its content. That's pretty cool. Oh. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. 1, 2. I could upgrade that a little bit. There's some cool stuff in here. So, we meet him in the penthouse and we either... we can talk to him about this. This is going to be cool. This is also very interesting. Do I confront him now? And what if I hadn't found that antenna? Gotta go ready for the apocalypse? Hey, Alex, thank you so much for hanging out here. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a good time in the apocalypse. Pyropipe, yeah, it's not in there yet, I think. And you'd need to reload, actually, usually. Didn't say anything about it in the first occurrence, but please. Please don't call me master.
Excuse me.
Mr. Jensen, isn't it?
Sir, you have that charity dinner?
In a moment, Isaiah. I was hoping I might run into you, Mr. Jensen. Bill Taggart.
The founder of the Humanity Front. I know who you are.
Yes, I imagine you do. As David Sarif's top security man, I imagine you have quite the file on me. But I assure you, Mr. Jensen, I am devastated by recent
Sure
events.
you are.
Really?
I do not support what you and your company are doing to mankind. I believe it's extremely dangerous.
But abolishing human enhancement technologies will only be achieved through legal means.
I'll keep that in mind.
This is your first day back since the
Don't
accident 6
leave
months
him
ago,
any
isn't
farther
it?
than I can
Sir,
throw him.
we have to go.
What happened to me was no accident.
Ah, my mistake. But it must have been stressful facing down a second incident so soon. I imagine it brought back all kinds of unpleasant memories.
He does remind me of Dawkins Huther, just the design of him. Oh, stay cool.
I appreciate your concern, Mr. Taggart, but it was nothing I couldn't handle.
I'm a psychologist, Mr. Jensen. I know when a man is hiding behind words. The flesh may heal, but the mind is not always so resilient. You might want to keep that in mind. Now, if you'll be so kind as to excuse me.
Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah, I'm curious. What is it you hope to
I'm
accomplish?
curious about something, Mr. Taggart. What is it you hope to accomplish by coming here tonight?
I would think that would be obvious. Your company has been viciously targeted. The violence and bloodshed that's occurred, it must be stopped. But I'm afraid it won't be until men of wisdom and understanding come to an agreement.
About what?
About the future, Mr. Jensen. This enhancement technology threatens to change the course of human evolution, to
Everything
redefine
has.
what it even means to be human. You think governments can afford to let that go unregulated?
You can't stop progress, Mr. Taggart.
Perhaps not. But neither can we afford to sit by and watch it happen on its own. Not when we have the ability, the collective will, and foresight to influence
That's exactly what we
I
could say
see.
about augmentation.
Thank you
And evolution.
for illuminating me.
any time.
Here's why his argument is nonsense. We now have the ability to change human evolution. We already have. That's why we're here. That's why we have what we have, because we affected our own evolution. We managed to change the environment and the tools that we use that necessitated changes in our own behavior. And then we discovered medicine, which hugely changed the field of human achievement and human possibility and just human biology. An argument like this is doomed to fail against something like augmentation, because it's narrow-minded and it ignores thousands of years of history.
I'm glad we had a chance to talk, Mr. Jensen. Meeting you has been very informative.
Isaiah's.
You're Taggart's aide, aren't you? Dr. Isaiah Sandoval, isn't it?
No need to play ignorant, Mr. Jensen. I am quite sure you have a file on me that's as thick as the one you have on Mr. Taggart.
You're an outspoken activist in your own right, Dr. Sandoval.
When you have seen the things that I have, you find you have no choice but to stand up and be counted. Frankly, I am surprised an ex-cop like yourself isn't more disturbed by the dangers of this technology.
Augmentations help a lot of people, Doc. Handicapped, war vets.
Yes, but at what cost? My own friend had his life ruined by these so-called enhancements of yours. A man much like you who had no choice but to become augmented. Yet once he was... Too much power can make you do terrible things, Mr. Jensen. I suggest you think long and hard on that.
Colonel Sanders? I know he's not called Colonel.
I'd like to hear more about your friend, Dr. Sandoval. What exactly did he do?
Nothing.
Was he injured in the Gulf?
He went on a rampage in a shopping mall, if you must know, hoping to be gunned down by the police, rather than face a lifetime battling augmentation addiction.
He was addicted to augments?
They don't talk about it in those corporate brochures of yours, do they? Neuropathy dependency, rejection psychosis, any number of physical and psychological ills have resulted from this technology, and yet we rarely hear a word about them.
I'm sure the literature is out there.
No thanks to the throng of corporate lawyers attempting to stop it.
Your friend, did he succeed? Did he suicide by cop?
No. Bill Taggart talked him down.
Sorry, fellas. I have to just. Oi. Hey. Aw, my soundboard isn't working. Well, I'll do it then. How unprofessional.
Athena, you've been at this company a long time.
I hope that's not a comment about my age.
No. but I know nothing gets by you. If Sarif had done something
Yep,
that could
fuck.
compromise us,
Mr. Sarif has only the best interests of this company in mind, Adam.
I'm not questioning that.
Aren't you? I've been here since the beginning. I've seen how he built this up from nothing. He cares for his people. He truly believes what we're doing is important, and he would never do anything to jeopardize it.
I shouldn't have brought it up.
No, you shouldn't have. Now, if you
I don't know,
excuse
though.
me, I'm
I
busy.
suspect him. I strongly suspect him. So, got nice balls here.
Boss, we need to talk.
Is something wrong?
Ooh.
I'm not sure. Did you set up a private access route to bypass the company firewall right before you hired me?
I what?
Shift
Pritchard
blame,
said
but
someone's
back
been
down.
using it to access our system since before the first attack.
He's not afraid to use
The
authority.
security measures he and I set
Doesn't
in
like
place
being
never
defied.
stopped them because we didn't even know the loophole existed.
Ah, I see. Frank's fixed that, though, right?
He has now. But he's wondering why you never mentioned it.
Frank's paranoid, Adam. You know that. Can a busy man forget things once in a while?
You streamed an awful lot of data through that portal, boss. Right before you brought me on board. Pritchard may be paranoid, but I gotta admit, I'm wondering what was in it too.
Yeah, as an ex-cop, I guess you would. But the important thing is you found the hole and plugged it. We're secure now. And the information you uncovered in that FEMA facility may actually help us track these guys.
Kind of
So
want to
let's
upgrade
just
this
stay
system.
focused on what's important.
Actually, I wonder if I can upgrade it before this. Refocus.
I want to, believe me. I want to catch these guys as badly as you do. But that breach is responsible for every security crisis we've had, including today's. If you want me to stop these guys, I need to know what kind of data they've had access to.
You're right, you're right. I'm sorry if I seem evasive. But there's something you're not
Yes.
getting here, Adam. Business is war. With no clear battleground and no rules to keep our enemies honest. In this company, I'm the commander-in-chief, and I have to be ready for anything, and I will do anything to ensure that I am. Now, I hired you because I needed a general I could trust, one who knows how to obey orders.
Uses authority. Doesn't like to be defied. That's a Yep. Yep.
Whoa, don't get me wrong, boss. I'm not questioning your leadership. I'm just concerned that the data you streamed might have been compromised, accessed by the hacker who attacked us. If so, how do you suggest I handle it?
Good question. I guess we should consider every possibility. Your concerns about
Yes.
the data being compromised won't really be an issue as long as we stay strong and work together as a team.
Oh no, you're
That's
shifting.
all I've ever tried to do here. Find the best, most qualified people I can and bring them all together so they can complement each other. Now, Megan understood that. That's why she suggested I hire you in the first place. To help this little family of ours survive.
Refocus. Or, destiny shift plane. No, we'll sometimes change the subject. You know what? Influence him. Alpha. He's an alpha.
Boss, I really don't understand why you're giving me the runaround.
There we go.
When you hired me, I said I'd give you the best I could, but I can't protect us if you keep hamstringing my every move. If you won't level with me and tell me what it is you're hiding, then I'm out of here.
That's gotta be
I
it.
quit.
Adam, wait. You can't leave us. We need you. Now more than ever.
Come on.
All right.
Yes.
Look, the truth is, I set up a confidential data channel for a private investigator, someone who can run covert background checks on people. Potential new recruits, like you.
You what?
I had to, Adam. You were a liability, remember? You'd just been fired from SWAT. Now, Megan believed in you, but I had to be sure. Look, I don't want this to come between us. I'll send the files to your computer. You can see for yourself what he dug up. But Adam, you'd better be sure.
Wow, I'm sure.
What do you mean?
I mean, sometimes the past should stay in the past. Once you see that data, you can't unring the bell. When you're ready, come back and talk to me. We need to discuss our next move.
Yes, we do, buddy. Yes, we do. Silver Tongue! I kind of want to upgrade the talking mechanic. Okay, let's examine the stuff. So this is cool. From what I can see, this is an extra thing that I get because I found that thing. Because otherwise I could have talked to him, and then we probably would have moved on. So now we're finding out more, and that's interesting. That sounds like a reward for exploring. He is a cool character. And Huther, I agree. Just his office is very nice because it has that mix between modern and old-fashioned, and that is, I think, very good. It's very well integrated. I want to talk to Pritchard, by the way. But yeah, and the open space of it, it just functions so nicely. And indeed, Huther, getting that used on yourself is terrifying as an idea. Can think of a few things. Yeah, I could probably think of a few things as well. Is he gone? Oh no. That's weird. Tech Haven. I wonder if that'll come back somewhere. It's just a little bit odd. I think I've seen that. Oh, that's how close he was. I think I've seen that before. Let's check the cameras. Camera's doing fine. Quick save. Think it's a baseball thing reminds me of Captain Cisco? Yes. DS9. Oh, that's a good watch, Huther. Hey, kitty. Hey, pretty kitty. Two frantic pony. Brand Radford's paternity test. I had a friend at GeneView Labs run the test of the records like you ask. Does your subject know that neither of his parents are his birth parents? Yeah, I suspected. That surprised me. The mother was sterile according to these old medical records I dug up. But his dad carries no common phenotypes either. Hi, kitty. Possibly born in 93? Possibility percentage? None. Okay. Not as good as Babylon 5. I've actually not seen all of Babylon 5, I think. Finally backtrace some of Margie and Arthur Jensen's past through their medical files. Arthur Jensen had enough connections through his old Desert Storm buddies turned security consultants to have certain records pulled, which is why the family's a ghost. But he couldn't hide Margie's records. Arthur relied on the insurance policy of his then employer, White Helix, to pay for his wife's medication. Antidepressants? Okay. Jensen stays invisible. One minute Adam doesn't exist, and next to Jensen has himself a bouncing healthy 5-year-old. I'm a clone. I know I'm a clone. I have to be. That's when they pulled a vanishing act. So on a hunch, I sniffed around some more, and sure enough, Jensen tried adopting kids from several Michigan agencies. Margie was deemed unfit. Next thing you know, they have Adam. Real trail. Found Adam Jensen's psych evaluation following that SWAT incident with the augmented teen. Psyche Val doesn't paint a pretty picture. Mentioned problems come with authority figures, disregard for chain of command, anger management issues, and potential PTSD. Sounds reasonable. Indy needs so many cuddles right now. The fourth, third from start to finish? Nice. That's pretty cool, Hildur. Jensen's a clone, you didn't get born, you got decanted in 93, you heard it here first. That's my suspicion, Fub. Here's the thing, when you hired me, you said you wanted me to read between lines, so here it is. Evaluation reads like fiction. I'm thinking a pissed off superior wanted Jensen out the force, had the evaluation worded to read like just cause. Most of the rank and file I spoke to respected and liked Jensen. They thought I was a real straight shooter, even though the SWAT incident soured his reputation a little. Still, even my source liked him enough to want to keep his Psyche Val buried. Yes, I was worked off the force. I knew it.
Athena tells me you spoke to Sareth.
Oh.
Did he happen to tell you why he made us look like idiots?
I'm handling it.
You can imagine how relieved I am to hear that. I'll tell you what. While you follow any lead Sareth spoon feeds you, I'm going to do what I should have done in the first place and backtrace that signal.
Actually,
That's
yeah.
your pride talking. Still, get back to me if you find something.
You meant when?
Pretty sure I didn't.
What a jerk. Wonderful. That's interesting, though. Colleague told me yesterday they started rewatching DS9. It was too slow moving. Times have changed. Yeah, I haven't seen DS9 in quite a long while, but I can imagine just storytelling and how shows work like that. It's changed a whole lot.
Sorry, Adam, I can't help you right now. I'm trying to deal with the fallout from...
I like the suggestion of this, by the way. Those balls, planets, atoms. And here's what I was saying, you know, you have the modern thing, like this modern, this sort of vaguely Pan-Asian theme of the ceiling. The balls to suggest, you know, science, as I said, that atoms, planets, just a whole bunch of files. You know, just books lying everywhere, but then also a fireplace and these old paintings to suggest connections to the past. So he's a mix of the very modern, look at that giant screen, with the very old. And again, it's medicine, a little bit of egotism, obviously. And of course the look, you know, the cell logo. But here's the thing, Seraph Industries, this logo is focused inward, not outward. It's for him to see, not for anybody else. So that's an interesting one. And again, very old-fashioned. Little notes, little post-its. That is, again, very old-fashioned. So again, the very modern with the very old. And of course, you know, little stacks of books everywhere. Like this thing is to suggest his genius. A little stack of books, you know, very classic, a little present, apparently, as it looks from it, right next to his desk. Just to say that as though this is where he needs a stack of books. Disorganized, the baseball bats, a little suggestion of a hobby, the suggestion of travel, frequent enough to keep his, you know, his thing on hand when he needs to go right away. Now, of course, he has a Bachelor's of Science in Criminal Justice, the same ones that Adam has in his office from the same 3 schools. But yeah, that interest in sports. So I like that idea, you know, that very personal touch. And again, the suggestion of candles in the lights. Very old and very new. All designed to create this image of a very well-rounded man. The same with the waistcoat that he has on. That is very old style, but slightly developed to newer themes. Like it's a little bit lower than it normally would be. And of course, it has the patches in the back. That's different. Mechanical hand, obviously. It's so well done. This one, the glow, but holographically projected. Such good things. Hey, environment analysis with Byronic Gamer. Absolutely, Hilthor. This is what I do. This is actually, literally, this is the type of academia that I like. This is how we work. And very much, I have the focus very much on exactly this. The